Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Wow.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Best Day Ever Crafting Podcast. This is a podcast about our crafting journey and celebrating with you all the reasons why crafting every day makes for the best day ever. My name is Trish, and I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry as Tie Dye Diva.
Hello, everyone. My name is Arthella, and I'm also known as Eris Knits on Ravelry and Instagram.
All
Hi.
right. Hi.
Hi, Trish.
Hey, Bella.
Hey.
I'm so glad we figured this out. So we've been on Zoom almost every day for the past 7 days?
It's
trying
Sunday.
Since Sunday, trying to figure out how to get this recording to work so we would be side by side on the playback. So we think we finally figured it out. And we're here. We're
We
here
are
for
here. Hey.
an episode. We're doing our part to social distance. I'm so sick of hearing that word. I hate it. I hate it so much, but I know it's necessary. And I'm just glad we figured out a way to still be able to connect with you all
Yeah.
through a podcast. So,
We're doing our part to heal our land.
yeah, absolutely.
We're doing our part.
Absolutely. Yes, I hope you all and your families are doing well amidst this unprecedented crisis. It's just been crazy. It's hard to wrap your brain around how much has changed so quickly. But we're working our way through it, crafting our way through it as usual. So hope you guys are doing the same. And we are here, hopefully, as a pleasant distraction to you to talk about what we normally talk about, the making that we've been doing for the past couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. So as usual, we'll start out with a little bit of administrative. Um, we, I believe we mailed out all of the prizes for the Felix knit along.
Well, not all of the prizes.
Okay. Okay.
So I still have two prizes. Megan Knits. Um, I messaged her just a little bit ago, and she
Okay.
hadn't even realized that she had won a prize.
Okay. Okay.
So she was an Instagram winner, so maybe she's not on Ravelry as much.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So she was like, "Oh no, I didn't know, but here's my shipping." So I'll be shipping hers,
Okay.
and then Dawn 76. I messaged her earlier this week, and
Okay.
I didn't check and see if she was an Instagram winner or not, but maybe I'll try to find her on Instagram and send her a note too.
Okay.
But I did mail Sarah Scully. I mailed her prize out, and
Okay.
Sandy
Great.
Knits.
Okay.
Then it's really exciting. So our grand prize winner, Pam from Northern Neck, Virginia, she's MZ Purple. She, I messaged her, let's see, I guess maybe Monday. And
Mm-hmm.
after Amy had given me all the deets on how to get the prize to her, she picked her color. Amy's like, it's right out to her. And Pam received it yesterday.
Wow.
I was
Okay.
like, Pam, would you please mind? Congratulations again, but would you post a picture on Ravelry in
Yes.
the thread so that we could see what color? It's
Right.
beautiful.
Wow. I would
So
love to see
we
it.
have hers, yeah. So there's a picture of it in the chatter thread of the.
Okay. Great.
Yep. So I think we're all set. Once Dawn. So you mailed all yours out.
I did. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Megan's, I'll package hers up this evening and hopefully get that out tomorrow. And I hope to hear from Dawn real soon. So that
Awesome.
will wrap it up.
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoyed putting the prizes together and mailing them because I know everybody is really stressed out. So it just felt good, just sending out a little bit of cheer.
Yep.
That was fun. That was fun. So we have another giveaway winner to announce, and that is for our 2,500 subscriber giveaway. And the winner of that is Stephanie Friars. The prompt for that was just let us know what type of crafting you like to do as the spring and summer rolls around. So we
Mhm.
got lots of responses, and the random number generator chose Stephanie Friars. So congratulations, Stephanie. Be
Wow.
sure to send Arthella a message on Ravelry with your address and she'll be sending you your prize, which is the Stitch Mischief mini skein set.
Yes.
You
And
got it?
it is,
Awesome.
again, yes, very pretty.
It is pretty.
So
Okay.
if you want it, message me. I don't want to cast on.
Exactly. And thank you, Jade, for donating a prize. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so should we get into the goodness, the making goodness? Maybe we should start off with what we're wearing.
Okay, you go first.
I was about to say you go first. Okay, I'll go first. So I'm wearing my Millie sweater from Nice and Knit.
Oh, wow.
I haven't had this on since I guess since last winter, late winter. I more so would wear it late winter, springtime. So how can I describe this? It's a top-down raglan with a dolman sleeve. You can see the raglan right there, and elbow sleeves. It's knit in a fingering weight, and I use the Nice and Knit fingering. And the color is not showing up too good, but it's called Maryland Crab Cake. So it was a Knot House pop-up shop special from a couple of years ago, from the Maryland Sheep and Wool pop-up at Knot House. So that's where I picked up the yarn, and it took only 2 skeins to knit this sweater.
Wow.
In a plus size. So it's a really fun, simple pattern, and I love the fit. I really like the way it fits. Yep, so that's what I'm wearing.
Okay, so I'm wearing my just off the needles Wave of Change sweater.
It's gorgeous.
And I am over the moon.
You should be.
I won't stand up because I'll probably fall off the deck.
We don't want that.
But I love it.
It's beautiful. You know the thing that stood out to me as soon as I saw you put it on, how the front stays closed. It's
perfect. It's the perfect fit. I am going to cast on another one.
Are you really?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was a quick knit. I knit this in
I think less than 2 weeks.
3 weeks, 2 weeks. I posted it on my Ravelry page.
Yeah.
The yarn is so special too. This is old wool, chunky merino.
Okay.
In the pasture rose colorway that I picked up, I believe, at Rhinebeck. More than a few years ago.
Okay.
It kept wanting to be something else, but it just didn't happen. So when I cast it on, it was like, yes, this is what I want to be. I want to be a wave of change. So I love, love, love this.
It's beautiful. It's so pretty. Let me hold your arm out. I want to see the sleeve. Yeah. I didn't realize that the sleeve was slightly dolman.
Yes. Because the raglan goes down.
Yeah, I think I was watching the Gentle Knitters podcast, and she's making one. And that's when I realized that it has a slight dolman thing going on the sleeve. So it's beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And is it the sleeve length? Is it all the way to the
it's
nice bracelet sleeve, or
just
beautiful
down to the
it's perfect
wrist.
Perfect. Awesome.
It blocked out. And I keep repeating myself because what's happening is when Trish speaks, she has a little green border around her screen, and then when I'm speaking, so it looks like, I don't know, maybe the audio may be off just a little bit, but bear with us.
Yeah.
So I see, because you just spoke, and then
right.
And we can hear one another, but we're hoping you hear all, the viewers, they hear the same.
Yeah.
Till we.
And I think it depends on your internet. I think I tend to have a rather slow internet connection, so hopefully it's picking up as I speak. But we're doing the best we can with a tough situation.
Because airplanes are going overhead and birds are chirping, which is I'm glad to be able to be outside today.
Yeah. We have dogs, so hopefully the dogs won't stop. We don't have dogs, but our neighbors have dogs, so hopefully Lucy doesn't get going. She's been quiet today.
All right, but we're doing our best.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
so awesome.
so what I'm
Congratulations
also
on that.
wearing, let me just say I'm wearing my another dress number one.
Awesome.
Remember I made this one and wore to Alabama Channing.
I do remember.
Yes. So
Yes.
I went into the closet and this popped out and I was like, oh, I'm
The,
together.
the leaves, the lighter color leaves, are they somewhat metallic, like a
Yeah,
gold
they are.
metallic?
They're gold.
I love that.
Gold metallic. I love this fabric too.
Very
And I
nice.
looked and it drapes nice and it's quilting cotton. I love it.
Awesome. It's perfect weather for wearing it. Awesome.
Dress number one, people.
Yes.
It's super simple.
And it always works. We've been getting a lot of messages either on the YouTube channel or either in a Ravelry group, people who are, we're inspiring them to want to either pick up sewing again or learn how to sew. So that's exciting.
Yes, it is.
That is exciting. Okay, so you just talked about your finished object, what you're wearing. So I do have one finished object I can share. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I showed this on the last podcast. This is the Main Star Shawl, and it's a sample knit I was doing for Nice and Knit. So it's off the needles.
No, you weren't doing it for Nice and Knit. You were doing it for 29 Bridges.
Did I say Nice and Knit?
Yes, you did.
Scratch that. 29 Bridges. And so Mary, she contacted me. She does want the tassels. So once I get the tassels put on the end, I got to research how to make them. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. So I'll put some tassels on the end and then get this sent out to her. But I knit this in the 29 Bridges stock and the 29 Bridges Surrey silk. And I knit it on a size US 8 needle. So it's open and it's airy and it's light, but super, super good. So now I'm trying to decide, do I just put the tassels on each end or do I also put a tassel on the middle tip?
I would put a tassel on all three.
On all three, okay, cool.
I think that would be cute.
I think so too. Look at that, can you see that yellow? I don't know if it's showing up.
Look, like I'm leaning in like I
yeah.
can.
It's like right
like
it's
gold.
looking more like an orange, but yeah. I think this color is called Playlist.
Mm-hmm.
And the Surrey silk is just a basic natural color. Here they go. But I love this Playlist color. Yeah, you can see the yellow showing up there a little bit. And that's the. So I think I'm gonna cast on for another one of these. Took just a couple of weeks to knit up, and it's a nice pattern. The pattern is by, let's see here, Lady Wing Designs designed this pattern, and I believe she designed it for a fingering weight, but it's a shawl, so you can do it at whatever gauge you like. Yep, so once the tassels gets on, that'll be shipped off to her, and I'm excited, super excited about that.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm going to say one more thing about my Wave of Change sweater.
Okay.
With regard. I used less than 900 yards of chunky weight yarn, which I thought was another plus.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Chunky weight comes in, I think 100 grams is maybe like 150 to 100. Well, this skein was 164 yards, which was generous. So I used, I had 7 skeins. I had 1 full skein, and I haven't weighed it yet, but close to 2 skeins left over. So 800 is probably about 850.
Wow.
Yards. So, yeah, I can't.
That's awesome
about this.
Yeah, yeah. And you're going to cast on another, you say?
I will, not immediately.
Yeah.
I have some other things.
Right.
Needles, but yeah, I for sure will cast on another.
It's a beautiful design. Absolutely beautiful. So, you have any other finished objects you want to share?
No, I
in knitting or crochet? Okay.
No crochet yet. No finished crochet.
But you've been working on it.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Well, we can move into whips then as we talk about crochet. I've been working on my granny stripe blanket. I'm not going to show it. Um, you guys have seen it before. I think I got in at least another 4 inches on it since, yeah.
And
So I've been
yours
trying
is
to,
the one that's striped. It's not
yeah,
straight.
yeah,
Okay.
it goes just back and forth with, I think, a double crochet into each space.
Oh, you're doing a double crochet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're doing a double crochet, but how many within the space?
3.
Three. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 3
Okay.
double crochet and the chain 1 space. Mm-hmm. So it's
Okay.
3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet in the next
Okay.
space. Yep.
So what do you do when you get to the end?
When I get to the end, I do 3 double crochet in the last stitch, chain 3 and turn, and then go into the next chain 1 space and just start all over again with the 3 double crochet. So that chain 3 at the end, it just creates a straight edge on the side.
Okay.
So I see what it looks like when I'm done. If I don't like it, I can always do a border around it.
But you like how it looks now,
I
right?
like how it looks now. Yeah. Yeah. And I put it across our queen size bed, and it's wide enough to fit the queen size bed
Oh, wow.
with about 5 inches hanging over on each side, which
On
is
each
really, yeah.
Wow.
So that's exciting. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the bed. I'm envisioning like cuddling up on a couch watching a movie
Oh,
with
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want one to do that too, just to
Yeah.
throw over. But
Right.
I'm using worsted weight yarn. I'm using the Noro Silk Garden, and I think I maybe want to change my yarn. What weight of yarn are you using?
Fingering.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm using the fingering weight, and I would get up and show up, but I'm afraid I'm gonna cause an avalanche. So I'll show it next time. I'll show it
Or you
next
can
time.
post we can. I wonder, are we going to planning to post pictures? Yeah,
I'm gonna try to. So that'll be the thing. When we download this video, will I be able to upload it into iMovie, which is what I normally use to edit? And I can add in. So if you don't see anything going on down the bottom of the screen, it's because I just couldn't do it. But I'll show it next time. I try to work on it on Sundays. You know, who's doing the Scrappy Sunday? My brain is not working again. Crazy Sock Lady, Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. She's doing the Scrappy Sunday hashtag on Instagram. So it's a good idea to work on your scrappy projects at least once a week, because they can kind of fall by the wayside. You got some scrappy socks going on, right?
I have some scrappy socks going on.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll pick those up on Sunday as well.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. Yep. So I'll definitely show that next time. So that's an ongoing whip. And any other whips you want to share?
I have a whip. So what I tend to do is when I bind off something, finish something, I go to my whip bin and then pull out something that, that had been hibernating.
Right.
So I just close my eyes and pull something out of the bin, and this is what came out of the bin. This is what is it? The Fifth Avenue?
I think it's I'll double check.
Okay. Yeah, and if it's the Fifth Avenue, I think it's by Amy Miller for Plucky.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So here she is.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
So I'm like maybe a third of the way there.
You think you're a third of the way there? It looks like more than that.
You do? I don't want to say half because of course it'll slow it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the yarns are this blue is Vintage Ice Box. It's Plucky Bellow.
Okay.
This is Hedgehog Sock, which is the teacup colorway. This is the brown is a Skinny Bugga. And I can't think of the name of this color. But this gold on the end is also a Skinny Bugga, and it's Chester, something Chester.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then my fifth color will be
Ooh,
hedgehog, which
pretty.
is jelly.
Oh, that's pretty.
So I think it'll just tie it all together.
Definitely, definitely.
That's my goal, is to finish up this section and then I get
Hmm.
with this pink next. So
Right.
looking forward to that.
That's so pretty. So it's actually Second Avenue.
Oh, second
Here it
ad.
is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful. Yeah, I've pulled the yarn for this and I just have not seen to cast on for it yet.
I'm looking forward to.
I know when I see yours, I'm gonna wanna.
Oh my gosh. You know, this will be my first like wrap,
Yeah.
rectangular wrap. I admire all of yours and the way that you wear them. And I was like, so I'll have one soon.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna be hooked. And you think it will take forever to knit them because they're knit and fingering weight, but they go pretty quick.
It's going by pretty quick.
Yeah. And that's that perfect, that mindless knitting that just.
Yeah, most of it is mindless.
Yeah.
I have to keep track of these eyelets, but
Right. It's beautiful. I love vintage ice box. One of my favorites.
yeah.
Awesome.
Well, that's one of my whips.
Okay. I have one more whip I can share. Actually, two more whips.
Okay.
Um, I was feeling a bit low. I got some really sad news about a friend who is not doing too good, and I was just trying to just distract my mind. So I decided to cast on for something I've been wanting to cast on for quite some time, and that is the Love Note by Tin Can Knit. So I've gone through so many changes to what color I was going to use for this, but I felt like I needed something serene and calming. So I chose a blue,
Oh boy.
a bluish green.
Different.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
So the colors I'm using, let me just pull this out so you can see. So this is Shalimar Breathless.
Oh.
My first time using this base. Shalimar Breathless is 75% merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk.
Oh wow.
I know, yummy, right? And
Yes.
then I'm also combining it with this mohair silk, which is by Stranded Dye Works. And the color is it's Favorite Ice Cream. So it's this icy blue with these deeper specks of blue. I don't know whether it's going to show up on this computer camera. And I love the combination. I think it's looking really, really good. So I think I got 3 more rows to do before I start doing my increases. And I'm looking forward to it. I know people who say they've knit this in like 2 weeks.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm hoping that's the case with me. But this combination is just luscious.
I wish I could see it.
It is so amazing. I know, right? So you knit the body on a US 10, which is probably the reason why people are knitting it up so fast. And the ribbing is done on a US 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say that I'm really, really enjoying. I can't wait till later on to just sit back and on a couch and just knit away on this. So yeah, super happy about that.
Yay.
This is hanging out in one of my favorite project bags, which is by Ribbon Street.
Oh yeah.
And I got this from the Knot House in Frederick, Maryland.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me. So my Second Avenue is hanging out in a Matterroot.
Ooh, yum!
I wanted those forever.
Yeah. You just got it?
I just got it last week.
Nice.
Yeah. So the project was in another bag. I was like, toss that bag and recycle and put it in this bag.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah, makes me happy.
Cool. You need some happiness.
Yes.
Knit some happiness, make some happiness.
Knit on yeah. Okay, so my other whip is, I'm excited about this one too. So much so that I think it's knitting itself. I'm changing the needle. So let me get it off of the shorter needle.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. It's the Andrea Mowry's latest
Oh, yes.
letter, the throw over.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yep. Throw over. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me
So
see if I can look it up.
yeah, here she is.
It is so pretty. Oh,
Isn't that pretty?
it's gorgeous.
I'm so excited. I
You're,
probably knit
you're right. That does seem like it's
the
knitting
yoke.
itself.
Yeah, I cast this on last Wednesday, and I was had divided for my sleeves by Saturday. And I'm really excited because these are both stash yarn.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the solid color is Blue Moon Fiber Arts. It's called Targi Worsted. I couldn't find it on Ravelry, but I did, do the
Mm-hmm.
ball band.
Okay.
And it's the spicy plum colorway. So it's like a
Okay.
dusky,
Yes.
it's tonal. It's really
I
pretty.
love it. I
You
love that.
see it, but and then my color work. So the pattern calls for 3 different colorways of spin cycle dream state. But just like my throwback, I used one skein of Yarn Hero color mix DK
Yeah.
and let it do its thing. So that's just one skein versus 3 different, skeins of yarn.
Right. And I
Not
can't
love.
believe you only needed one skein for that. That's still blowing my mind.
I'm telling you, it only took like 100, less than 200 yards.
Okay.
So that's where I am. I'm divided for my sleeves and
Mm-hmm.
just working on the body right now.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So you should probably, when you do your Ravelry project page, put some notes down because I always appreciate it when people tell me that I don't need to buy as much yarn as the pattern is actually calling for. I've run into that several times.
Well, the thing is, in this case, it's not so much that it's calling for more yarn, but it's because you need 3 different colorways of skeins that the put up is 200 yards.
Okay, I see.
Maybe she needs, the designer, you know, should put up or, make a note in her pattern that the color work calls for
This total
this
amount,
total yardage versus,
total yardage,
yeah,
not, yeah,
they're not using 600 yards in the yoke.
right, right.
So,
That's really good to know.
and this
That's
is
really
this is
good
a
to know.
great alternative. So
Mm-hmm.
Yarn Hero has the marled color changing yarn. Um, what's Brooks' company name?
Fully spun.
Fully
Fully
Spun
spun.
has one. Um, there are a couple of others, but those are the 2 that we've had experience with.
And if you spin, you may have a nice skein
Oh
of
my
hand
God!
spun.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
they're options.
Right. I was even looking at this week because I definitely want to
My God,
cast
which
on.
one is that? That's your hand spun?
This is my hand spun. This is a Three Waters Farm skein that I did a couple of years ago, and I've been just thinking about what can I do with this.
Some color work.
Yeah, I think it needs to be in a sweater, and it's quite a bit here too. So
Yeah, and the thing is, when we look at color work sweaters, the entire body of the sweater may be color work, but you can
mm-hmm.
just do the yoke.
Right.
You could just do the yoke. You could do just the cuff. You could,
Mm-hmm.
to use, like in your case, your hand spun. You can, you know, use it that way.
Right. Right. Well, that's going to be lovely. That's like I'm calling that your Rhinebeck sweater for this year.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It can be. Yeah.
Yep. We're going to wish Rhinebeck into existence this
Oh,
year when hopefully this is all done and over, and Rhinebeck will actually be a thing. Beautiful. So the only other whip I have before, but I figured I'd show it to you again because I finished the body. It's my Missoni Accomplished.
Oh, you finished the body.
I finished the body, and I just need to move on to the sleeves.
Way, yay.
Yeah.
Have you
So
tried it on?
I tried it on. It's so cute.
And
It's really cute.
we have fabric for
Yes, for
a dress
pants to
or
match. Mm-hmm.
pants. Pants, that's
Pants.
right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well we're all
We
set.
do. Yep. And Sandy by the Lakeside is making project bags out of the same fabric.
What?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
They're beautiful. Yep. I have to check and see if I think she's going to be doing an update soon because she was going to be a vendor at Knit City, Montreal. So all that stuff she was going to take is now going to be a shop update.
Wait a minute. Do I see some starry lights going on in your background?
You do.
What?
Yeah, isn't it cute?
It's too cute.
I've always wanted, I think they call them fairy lights or, so I got those from Joann's, believe it or not. Yep, use the coupons. I think they were like $5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to string them a little better than that. They run on batteries, so I got to remember to turn it off.
But
But
they're
yeah,
just strong. You just string them.
yeah, you just string them and
String them up.
this particular pack came with these little clips, and they're rose gold.
Oh,
These
wow.
rose gold clips, so you can clip pictures to them.
Wow.
Yeah. But these little rose gold clips,
You want
they're
to
just
find
giving
more
me
of
all
those?
kinds of life. I love them. Yep. So yes, I have lights. Thanks for noticing.
So
Forgot to
I'm
mention it.
nibbling. I'm nibbling on some pretzels
Pretzels and oranges.
and oranges. And I have a beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your beverage.
My beverage, I'm having some Moscato.
Moscato.
Mm-hmm.
So mine is a red, of course.
Similar to the one we had a few weeks back that you brought over.
I think it's Stella Black.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Is it Stella? I think it's called Stella Black.
Is it sparkly like the other one?
Slightly, not as
Mm.
it has a few bubbles.
This is nice.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. I will say my anxiety has been like off the charts, especially this past week. So I keep saying, well, I think I need just a little something, a little. But now I'm like, you know what? When I feel that I want a glass of wine just because I'm feeling anxious, I said, no, let me have a cup of tea.
A cup of tea
Because,
instead.
yeah, yeah, that's a much healthier way of dealing with
Yeah,
stress.
it is.
Yeah. Plus, I noticed my wine stage was getting low
Oh yeah.
quickly.
Haven't been out and about as much.
Yeah, I tell you, I haven't been out since probably last Friday, maybe. No, that's not true. I had a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so I did go out early in the morning for a doctor's appointment. So yeah,
It's great.
I was laughing at Franklin Habit did a post on Instagram. Gigi added it to her stories, and it was like, I've always dreamed of having a day at home where I could knit. No, it was like I've always prayed about having a day at home where I could just knit all day. I should have been more specific.
Yes, you have to be specific. You should be
Yeah,
specific in your prayer
I tell you,
because you'll get.
I'm be glad when I get past this. I mean, I know everything's going to be okay, but I'll be glad when I get past this anxious feeling because I don't feel like I've been as productive as I would like to be in my crafting at least. But hoping next week is a calmer week. Yeah. So I don't have a snack, but I did just eat a bowl of lentil soup because I made lentil soup
You did.
on Wednesday and it
Oh.
was really good. Yep. So the tummy is full. And so those are my only whips. Do you have any others?
No, but let's see. My throw over sweater is in my Creatrix project bag.
Yes.
And we didn't we go to her site on Sunday?
Sunday.
She was supposed to be a vendor at Homespun Yarn Party, which is a local pop up, I guess, in our area. So that was canceled. But they did like virtual shopping that day. So I went and shopped my stash and found my Creatrix bag.
I
I'll
love her bags.
another time.
Yeah.
You got this for me, didn't you? Yes.
It was from last year, the Frederick Fiber Fest. And you weren't able to go, but you sent me some money. You said, get this, get this, get this. So I had free range.
Yes.
I stayed within budget and found all the things you wanted.
Yeah.
But when I saw that, I was like, she's going to love this.
I do.
And I didn't talk about the bag Sonia accomplished is in, but you've seen this, but
yes.
Because you made it.
I made it. It's like an envelope, right?
Yeah, it is. It is not like, it is an envelope, and it's perfect. We're used to having the box corners, but I love this. It's just a perfect sack. Everything stays secure because of the envelope. I love it. Where's your
I'm going to make one of those this weekend.
Good.
I'm going to surprise you with some fabric. You're like, oh, you got it. Yes.
All right. Awesome. I made my niece, look, we'll get into sewing. I'm getting ahead of myself. But so if that's it for whips, then I think we can go right into sewing. Can we?
Sure we can.
Okay, cool.
So what do you have for sewing?
I finished my other two pairs of lounge pants.
Wow.
So this is the
donuts.
These are donuts and coffee. So of course I could not resist this. Look at that.
That is so cute.
Isn't it cute? And it is they're so soft and squishy and comfy. This fabric was so narrow. It may have been like 36 inches across. I was hard pressed trying to get the pants pattern. I had to do some things. So these ended up being more like cropped. So they're like just right below my knee, which is okay. And then the other pair is this fabric here, which are dogs.
Dogs?
They're dogs. And they name all the different dogs.
Not too cute.
Isn't it cute? Now, and I hemmed these. The other pairs I didn't hem. I was being lazy. But I hemmed these. So yes, for some reason at nighttime, I am just freezing. Like during the day, I'm just like flashing all day. But at nighttime, I'm just like so chilly. So when I'm sitting around knitting, these will be fun to just put on with a t-shirt or go outside on a patio and sit and chill. Yep, so that's my first finished object in sewing. Flannel lounge pants.
I don't have any sewing.
No?
No, I had started the mask, to making the face mask for the the military, not military, I'm sorry, the healthcare providers. And I don't know, like a squirrel, I went chasing something else.
Yeah.
I have no sewing to show this week.
Okay. You'll have some next week or the week after.
Next week.
I started on the blue t-shirt I was showing you. I don't even want to call it a t-shirt. It's more like just a blue knit shirt. But I made a mistake on the neckband. So I got to cut out another neckband and finish that up. But it's him, the sleeves are him. I just got to redo the neckband.
And I'll
be done with that.
Is it like tunic length or?
It is, no, I would say it's more like at the top of the hip length. I meant for it to be tunic length. I don't know what I was thinking when I cut it out. And I have quite a bit of fabric left over, so I'm going to do probably a skirt to match it, but I'll share that next week.
Sounds good.
Yep. So that's it for sewing. I'm just looking over there at all the things I have cut out and things I want to finish up. So there will be more sewing in the future.
Yeah, me too.
So we can move on to acquisitions then.
Okay.
Okay. So our fella mentioned last week was supposed to be the weekend for the homespun yarn party, which is in Savage, Maryland. Every year, I think it's the same weekend every year in March.
Yep.
But of course, it was canceled because of the virus crisis. So the folks who put the festival together decided to take the festival online. And what we did was we got together with a few of the knitters in the DMV, and then we invited some folks from Philly.
Yep.
Who else do we have on Zoom with us?
We had Shawl from the Hampton area,
Virginia Beach. Mm-hmm.
Virginia Beach.
Deb from the same area.
Buckner
Yeah.
Beach. We had Jan from Philly and Willie from Philly.
Yes.
And
T is from New York.
Is she?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe she's in New York.
You're right. She is in New York. She is. Yes.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot.
I mean, we just sat and we knit, and we did this from 12 o'clock till 5 o'clock. We were on Zoom from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We were snacking. Then some people had to go, like Wanda had to go and to Joanne's because she did a curbside order. So, and then she came right on back. Shalette was in and out. It was fun. It was
fun.
It was really fun. So we shopped and we knit and we talked and caught up and whatnot. So one of the vendors who was supposed to be there was the Creatrix, who a fella just showed her bag. And I was able to get me a Creatrix bag.
Oh, you ordered one?
I did.
Oh, wow.
So this is the one I chose.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
So I wish, let me see. I put my paperwork in here. This is the Janus bag. He calls it the Janus bag. And I probably won't take this bag out. I envision this just sitting on my coffee table with my current knitting project in it. It stands up perfectly tall. And the Creatrix, she specializes in these vintage fabrics that she searches for. When I saw it online, I was like, this is so neat.
Yep.
I love it. Oh, I didn't even realize it was like feet on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
I love a bag with feet on the bottom. So it's fully lined, and there are pockets that go across the entire inside of the bag, or one side of the bag, fully pocketed, pockets of different sizes. So I love it. Absolutely love it.
Hey, I'm glad you got one.
I am too.
You were being quiet.
Too.
You were being quiet. So
right. When I'm quiet, I'm shopping.
Virtual meetup. Yeah, that happened to a few of us.
To a few people, I was like, hey, you're mighty quiet over there. What are you doing? They was like, busted. So yes, I love this. Love this. So thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much.
So one of the vendors that I purchased from during the virtual homespun yarn party was Ross Farms.
Yes.
And let's see. I got 2 skeins of Emma's yarn, which is the Simply Spectacular DK, and it's in the After Party colorway.
Okay.
So these are it.
That is so
gray base,
pretty.
Speckles.
Absolutely beautiful. And it was on sale, right?
I think.
Yeah.
I think that was like, yeah, I think that's the reason why I got it. But yeah, plus you had purchased that skein of Emma's yarn when we were in Hampton. So I was like, I want some Emma's yarn too. So when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
So I'll make like a shawl out of these because it's DK weight and it's 255 yards. So I have 500 yards here.
The Close to You shawl that I'm knitting, I think that would be beautiful in a DK weight.
Yeah. So That'll become something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. So keeping with the Ross Farm theme, I also ordered from Ross Farm because I wanted, so they had a really good sale. Now this is a yarn I've never seen from West Yorkshire Spinners, and the base is called Retreat.
So you got it.
I got it.
Oh my gosh. So
Isn't it
tell us
pretty?
about it. Is it a single ply?
It's a single ply. It's a single ply chunky. And I got 6 or 7 of them to make the Wave of Change jacket. So we're going to be twinsies almost.
We're gonna be
This
20.
is more like a rosy pink. Yours is more like a dusty pink, I think. I am concerned about the gauge, so I'm going to do a gauge swatch because I may have to do some adjustment to my needle.
Why?
It doesn't feel
Of
chunky
course,
to me.
do a gauge swatch, but you'd be surprised.
I'm thinking that it'll bloom when it's washed because it is a single ply, but it's so soft. It is so soft, but it's really, really substantial.
Oh my gosh.
So I think it's going to be awesome. So I might get this cast on this weekend. I don't know.
That will be awesome.
We'll see. And
So
this was a steal. Wasn't this like $5 a skein?
$5.48 or something.
So I think it was like $40 for a sweater quantity for me, which is amazing.
And is that the only colorway you got?
It is.
What's the yardage?
So the yardage is 153.
So you have enough.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to cast on.
I know you can. So I'm excited.
I'm
excited.
Flies off the needles. It's just
Yeah. So I got a couple more things that day at the virtual homespun yarn party, but they're either in my mailbox or on the way. So
okay. The only other thing that I purchased was let me see. I have everything in my market tote.
nice.
Let's see, where is it? It's a small package. Oh, here it is. So another of the vendors' name of her company was called AD Knits. Remember AD Knits?
Yes, yes.
So she had knitting accoutrement.
Yes.
She had stitch markers. She had stickers. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get some stickers. Open it up.
You did get the stickers. Let me see.
Stickers. So this is the first sticker.
Oh, that is so pretty.
This is the Shenandoah Valley.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't that pretty?
It is beautiful. Yes.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's, I couldn't get the concept when I should have been looking on a computer because I couldn't see the detail on my phone. That is gorgeous.
So I got that one. And then I got the little fox.
Oh,
Look at him.
very cute.
Look at his wearing a cabled hat with
yes.
and he's ready to jump into his
very cute
ball of yarn.
Very cute.
And then the last one I got was oh,
very nice.
Isn't he cute?
And so you can use. I know people put them on their computers. Some people put them on water bottles.
Yeah. I'm planning to put these on my water bottle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Sent me a little her sticker too.
So that's AD Knits.
AD Knits.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that was the
very nice. Very nice.
Fun yarn party was really nice. It
was. Yeah. So I got a couple more things going away from there. So I'll share those the next time we get together.
You're not even going to tell us what they are?
Nope.
Okay.
I can't even remember.
It's going to be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise to me too. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I do have a couple other acquisitions not related to homespun yarn party.
Okay.
I broke into my Cricut machine a couple of weeks ago, and I've been having a lot of fun with the Cricut, trying to figure out how it all works and everything. And Cricut, in their store now, they free shipping and a lot of things are on clearance. So I purchased some more vinyl. I purchased some iron-on and a couple of other things, including these iron-ons. So this is going to go on either a white t-shirt.
That's cute.
Isn't it cute? And then I also got this one.
Oh,
I love this. Our family, we have a little saying. We tell each other, I love you. And someone says, I love you more. And then the other one says, that's not possible. So I had to get it when I saw
that's
this.
cute.
Isn't it cute? And then the other one I got is this one.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And I got two, one for you, one for me.
Oh my gosh.
Because we're going to wear these to Knit City if Knit City happens.
We must.
We must. So the only thing is I don't have a Cricut iron. But I see a regular iron on here, so I'm assuming I can use
a regular iron.
Okay.
You don't have the easy press yet.
I don't have the easy press.
Say that you won't get one.
Yeah.
You know they come in 3 sizes now.
Right.
I have
one.
Before I had it, I just used mine.
You just use a regular iron. Yeah. I don't see. I think if I was doing more production stuff, if I had a business, I could see needing one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one first since it's smaller, just see how it works out using a regular iron.
You're gonna put it on what, a t-shirt or
a t-shirt? A t-shirt, yep. I purchased a couple of the Cricut t-shirts from Joann's about a month ago. They were at a really good price, like $6.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And just so you know, the Michaels, they have the Bella plus Canvas t-shirts, which are really nice.
Oh, okay.
And I got a bunch of those a couple of weeks ago. They were like $5.99.
Wow.
So check them out.
Okay, I will. I will.
You know, or anyone, check them out for t-shirts.
Okay.
I mean, you don't even have to embellish them. They're nice just to wear plain.
Yeah, I love a good t-shirt. So I'll get this. I don't know when I'm going to see you again, but it'll be here.
Oh,
I know.
We'll make it together.
Yeah. Oh, we'll do a virtual. We'll do a handoff in a car. We'll meet up at Joann's or something.
Or drive by.
Yeah. We'll have a cup of coffee or tea together somewhere 6 feet apart. We'll figure it out. So I think that's all I have to show in acquisitions.
That's all I have.
There will be more stuff. There'll be more stuff.
Always be more stuff.
Well, since we're talking about Cricut, I'll just share with you what my very first Cricut project was. And I knew this was what I wanted to do. So this guys have seen my planner before. This is the main planner that I use. I created a name.
That's pretty. That's the vinyl.
I got this rose gold. Out of 3. This pretty rose gold color, like a bronze and a black. So that was pretty straightforward, and I was tickled pink that it all worked out. And I did some initials for Armani's iPad, so that worked out pretty good. So he loved that. And then this week, I was able to experiment with some cards. So this is the first one that I made.
Oh, wow.
And I just stuck the butterfly on there because I was doing some butterfly punches for another project. I got so excited when making this card that I glued the whole card together.
Did you?
So it's not usable, but it sure is cute.
It's cute.
So this was so much fun. This was super fun. So this is just like a blush pink cardstock with a gray inserted. So I'll be making more of these, but I'll make sure not to glue the card together the next time. And then I made these little, I was looking for something really simple I could put in with podcast giveaway gifts. So this was also in Cricut Design Space, these little tags here. My sister said it looks like Victoria's Secret,
It does with the
their
people.
logo.
That's
Um,
cute.
yeah, and I just had this little Rothfuss tape, I believe is what it's called. And then I forgot I had the butterfly punch. So the butterfly was not a part of the Cricut design space, but I just added that
So
to
is
it.
thank you cut out or is it
This is
okay?
a cut and print, a print and cut. So you print first and then cut. I will say this, I believe, was a design that another Cricut user had uploaded into Cricut Design Space, and the measurements were completely off for the cut part. So I see you can almost tell that it's not centered. Um, so I may have to go in and do some tweaking to it, or just create my own, or
But
figure out something.
did you insert that size paper?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So maybe you need to just make your paper bigger.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I'll take a,
Because it looks like it needs a little more space.
yeah. It's kind of hanging off the side. This one's a little better.
Oh yeah, that one's much
Yeah,
better.
yeah. So not all of them cut out perfectly, but they're still usable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I have, I'm looking for like a white chalk pen because I can write on the back of it, which
Hmm.
would be perfect. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make these cards. I don't want to make an envelope because I don't think I can make an envelope. But I'm like, what am I going to do with cards without an envelope?
Do you have the
But
score?
yeah, and it was so simple. So that's the first. This is I've only made one envelope, and it fits this card perfectly. So super simple. Just follow the instructions. These were a lot of fun. The envelopes were a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And finally, my absolute favorite.
Oh wow.
Pretty
Wow.
right.
Look at you.
Yeah,
That's really pretty.
really pretty. So now I have to create some envelopes to fit these.
Now, did you create that design or was it
No,
already?
this was in Design Space already. Yeah, but when I saw, I think I actually typed in best day ever to see if anyone had ever done anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I can
so
print out some of those. I can make some of those too.
yeah, these are super fun, especially when you start experimenting with the colors. This paper, so this is just a basic cardstock I think I got from Michaels. This here, as you can see, the back of the paper is gray and the other side is a floral. Can you see the floral design on the paper? I don't know if it's showing through.
More, it looked more silver to me.
Yeah, it actually has a
Shiny.
floral. It's green. It's not showing up. It's green and pink floral.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Really tiny florals. So those Cricut packs of paper, they're beautiful. They've got some beautiful prints in there.
So that was not the cardstock, but their paper.
Their paper, yeah. It's like cardstock, but a little bit beefier.
Mm.
Yep. I'm telling you, this Cricut thing is a rabbit hole, but it's so much fun. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in Cricut world.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what else? So um, I know, most there are folks that are still working outside of the home. There are folks that are working from home.
Hmm.
So it's not like you have any more spare time, but I think well, I know what I'm trying to, how do I better, utilize my time? And then looking at all of the offerings out there, folks and companies are offering you, um, say, for instance, Blueprint. I don't know if you all know, all of Blueprint classes and access is free right now.
Really?
Every class.
Wow.
So, just like if if you're working from home now, that kind of would change your schedule with regard to the time that you get home and the time that you start dinner. So I was looking in their cooking section and they have like 7 healthy meals for the week, or
Okay.
you know quick
Cool.
meals or something. So
Right.
something you could, check out and just, go through the video and, they're usually separated into episodes, I guess, and they'll show you a meal per episode or whatever. Um, but even, if you want to, try something new during your, during the social distancing, like I've always, I guess not always, but I've been kind of interested in watercolor.
Yes.
So there's a class out there for watercolor. Like I learned to crochet so long ago, and I know how to, chain and make stitches, but the whole concept of
Right.
putting it all together. So I went into the crochet. So of course there's, videos I can watch, on, crochet. So check out, Blueprint. I mean, it's free. So they have photography, gardening, quilting, sewing, making, all of the making different, things you can do. So, check that out and see. I mean, there may be something if you have children that'll, at home support, if you have children, they're home from school.
Right.
Maybe something out there that you all can sit down and do together during your their craft time, or however you set up their homeschooling right now.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we were, when we realized we were going to be, this was going to be the reality for however long, we were trying to figure out how we could still bring the podcast to you, but also like the tips that our fellow just shared, something useful to you during this time. So that's a very good tip. That's a really good tip. Lots of people are wanting to make the mask, myself included, but I cannot find 1/4 inch elastic anywhere. I think Fabric Mart sent me an email saying that they have 1/4 inch elastic on the way. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But I also saw a really good tutorial on YouTube. It's on the Handmade Everyday channel on YouTube. And I believe the lady's name is Dana. And you gave me a tip when I told you I couldn't find a tape, to just make strips that could be tied around the head. But then I was like, well, how am I going to do that? And I was trying to think of something quick. And I said, that might be a bit more time consuming than I want to do. So what Dana suggests is using knit fabric and cutting it about 2 inches. And I forget exactly how long you're going to cut it, but it's about 2 inches wide. And remember what we learned at Alabama Channing, that what happens to knit when you stretch it? It becomes like a tube.
right.
Becomes like a tube, and it's still elastic, and because it's stretchy. So her tutorial shows how to use that stretchy piece of elastic making the face mask.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to try that this weekend, hopefully. So if you guys are like me looking for the 1/4 inch elastic and you can't find it, then that might be a nice tip for you. And I'll be sure to include that in the show notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're also using the bias tape. If you have, ready-made bias tape,
Right.
it could work too.
Yeah, definitely.
Or, so yeah, I think I saw last night there's a is it 100 or one, I think it's 100 million mask challenge that I think was started maybe at a hospital on the West Coast, and I had sent a request to volunteer with them. That was last Saturday, but I guess it was overwhelming, so they had stopped. But I saw again on TV last night where I think it's the World Health Organization is picking up that initiative as well.
Okay.
So there may be, you know, you can go on the website and see where you can, volunteer. Not only volunteer, but once you make the mask, who's taking the mask? Where do you drop your mask off?
Right. Right.
In your area, I guess you could call your local health department, find out. You can call your, if you, have a hospital in your neighborhood or whatever. But yeah, so.
Yeah, and I was thinking, because the masks that we would make certainly wouldn't be medical grade,
No.
but as I think about, you're hearing that some medical workers are having to work every day without any mask. I just can't even fathom that. So anything would be better than nothing at all. And then even like for myself, as if I go into the grocery store or if I'm out running errands, I just feel that as the virus spreads, I think that just increases anyone's chance of catching it. So I'm even thinking about when I have to go out to do grocery shopping, just wearing a mask just as a precaution. So I would probably initially just be making some for the family and other close friends who I know have health issues and other concerns. I was thinking about our maintenance man who works in our community. He's in and out of apartments all day long.
Yeah.
So making him a couple, and other people who I tell you, I guarantee you, if you wear one out, people are going to ask you where you got it from.
Yeah, you can have them in your
So
purse
exactly,
if
exactly.
you're out,
So,
so you can have
hmm
a
hmm
picture in your purse, and if someone needs it,
right. And talk about a quick project.
it is really
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting some of those done too. Yeah. So we'll think of some other tips we can share with you the next time we get together.
Yeah.
We typically podcast about every 3 weeks. But we're going to try, did we say we're going to try to connect some kind of way every week?
We did.
Dare we try it?
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah, we need to.
We need to.
We need all the camaraderie and support and distraction we can get. So it'll either be here on the YouTube channel or maybe we'll announce some Instagram lives. We've never done an Instagram live before.
That'll be a first too.
Exactly. It'll
Yeah,
be fun.
let us know what you're doing to uh,
Mm-hmm.
help, you know, the world overcome, and deal how you're, dealing.
Yeah, I saw the cutest thing on NBC News. What is it? Is it the morning? Who is it with Hoda? What is the channel for early morning? Is it today?
The Today Show?
With Al Roker and
Yeah,
Hoda? What?
the Today
I
Show.
think it's the Today Show. So she was just featuring how just little ingenious ways people are getting through this. So they featured a family who had promised to take their daughter to Disney World.
Mhm.
But of course, they had to cancel the trip to Disney World. So the dad decided to simulate some of the Disney World rides for his little girl. So he put her inside of a laundry basket and he sat her in front of a monitor that showed a ride, which was like a waterlog ride. So he put her in a monitor and he just like, he put her in the basket and he would move the basket up as she's watching the monitor. And as the monitor has the slide going down, he's moving her down. And then when the monitor shows the water, he's like spraying her with water as he's moving her down.
How
That's the
old
cutest thing.
was she a babe,
She
a
may have been
toddler?
like 3 or 4.
Oh, she
And
did look
she just thought it was the best thing ever. So I think we're all going to have to be like that. Think outside the box and think of ways of entertaining and soothing ourselves if the need be. That doesn't involve wine every night.
no, that doesn't involve that.
Mm-hmm.
Just live in the moment, which we say that in, good times. This
Mm-hmm.
good times too, because you're
So yeah.
with your family and enjoying your family, your children, if you have school age children.
Mm-hmm.
Because once, my son's grown, I have a, grandson that I'm missing. I have, we FaceTime, but they grow up so fast.
Yeah.
And once it's gone, and they're having to try to understand all this too. So
Right. Right.
to be together and to really, you know, um, talk about it and, provide, hope, for your children is important too. You're maybe
Mm-hmm.
having to do seem like a little more, but
Yeah.
just Be great, be grateful.
Yeah, that's
And
because
it's
it's so
all
easy to find all the negativity, and there's a lot of negativity in just the whole situation. But that attitude of gratitude is very important. Just thinking of, yes, this is about as horrible as it can get as far as the world crisis, but there's always something to be grateful and thankful for.
Yep.
Every single day.
Yep.
And when you don't have what you usually have every day, you're kind of like forced into doing that. But if you just look all around you, there's so much to be grateful for. Yep. So before we end, we'll talk about our favorite beauty product.
Okay.
Okay.
Want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite beauty product is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Protector.
Awesome.
So I was, each time we would podcast, I felt like this one side of my face was like super shiny, just shiny. And I would say, Trish, I need something for my. So she suggested this, and I got it at Ulta.
Sephora?
No, I think no, I did get it at Sephora.
Okay.
I think Ulta, because I like Ulta. They
Mm-hmm.
do carry this product, but you suggested Sephora, so I went and got it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like what is it kind of like?
To me, it's like a
Uh,
cross between a paste and a cream. It's pretty
yeah,
substantial,
yeah.
and you don't need a lot. Yeah.
Just put like just a little dollop and rub, and I just pat it all
Oh,
around.
that's how you do it. Okay.
I do it, and I focus, on my chin. I just pat it around.
On
And
your problem spots. Yeah. You don't need to put it everywhere. Yeah.
right, just on the problem, like around here,
Mm-hmm.
here,
That T zone. Yeah.
and then I go ahead and apply my, cream,
Mm-hmm.
foundation. And then once I feel like that's set, I look, and then I may take a little more and just blot it. I'm like,
Gotcha.
am I looking shiny?
No, that's the first
Am I
thing she
looking
said when she
okay?
saw me on screen. Am I shiny?
And then we'll really, so once it gets warmer, I'll see really how this, how
Mm-hmm.
well this works
Mm-hmm.
in the warmer weather. But that's,
Cool.
and I think this is the full size. I think it comes in like a trial size, a small
Mm-hmm.
trial size too.
Okay.
So that's mine. I'm
Cool.
pleased with it.
Awesome. So my product is not necessarily a beauty product, although they can be used for beauty. This is more like a health and wellness product. So I think I told you earlier that my anxiety has been like off the charts. I am a person who suffers from clinical anxiety, and it can be really tough sometimes. And if there's something really big that's like going on now, it just really makes it worse. So in addition to other things, I've been using my essential oils like crazy this week. Every day when I wake up, I put something in the diffuser. Earlier in the week, I was using the Thieves blend, the one I gave you,
Yeah.
just to purify the air. But then Stacy Brown recommended this blend to me, which is eucalyptus, rosemary, and lavender.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I'm diffusing now. Let me grab it because it's right here. This is a little diffuser I purchased from Amazon quite some time ago. Um, it's like on a timer, so it can miss constantly, but I usually just put it on so it can do it intermittently. I think I paid like 16 bucks for this thing, and I absolutely love it. And the lights also change.
So explain how the diffuser works with the oils. How do you get that going?
So you put a little bit of, so this comes apart. It's two pieces. So you open this up,
Uh-huh.
and the reservoir is here. It's the bottom part. So you fill it up with water. There'll be a line to tell you where to stop. And then you can go on Pinterest or maybe your favorite essential oil website, and you can find these recipes. So the one Stacy said, I think it's called a relaxing or calming blend. And that's what I put in here. I think it's like 3 drops of one and 5 drops of the other. It's so nice and
It's
soothing.
so nice.
It's so, so nice.
So what's the name of your site? Living.
So my favorite essential oils are Young Living. YoungLiving.com. This is my lavender is actually from Young Living. And that's the Thieves Oil blend I was telling you about. I also get from Young Living. And I'll include a link to all these things. Um, I'm trying to educate myself as much as possible in essential oils. I don't know nearly as much as I would like to know, but I do know that they work. They work for so many things. Some are topical. You can put them on, say if you have a boil or some other skin irritation, you can use them. Some are, you can actually ingest them, depending on what's going on. What I like about Young Living, it'll tell you on the bottle if you can actually ingest it. Things like tea tree, that's something that should be in every household. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing this week to soothe and to calm me. And it's not perfumey like some other deodorizers just tend to be a bit too perfumey and headache inducing. I could sniff these all day.
Do you believe that? So when because they're every essential oils are everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer to do you buy them any and everywhere you see them? Do you think some are
I
better than
tried
others?
not to. I am mostly, like I said, I mostly use Young Living, and I have the ability to be a distributor for them, but I don't actively distribute for them. But I am a part of their like rewards. It's like a rewards program that they have.
Mhm.
So when I first bought my starter kit, it came with the basics: the lemon, lavender, um, things that you know maybe clove may have come in it. Just quite a few oils, and then you had the opportunity to build on it each month. So that's what I've been doing. Each month I'll get a new oil or I experiment with a new blend and just learning as I go. But um, these are therapeutic grade essential oils.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll find them and it'll say essential oil blend, but I want the concentrated 100% essential oil so that I can get the best um, therapeutic benefit from it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
So this blend is quite lovely. I will do this. I may do this again tomorrow. Yep. Yep.
And
So that's my.
you can tell a difference. You can tell a difference.
I can. Mm-hmm. Yep. At the very least, it makes the house smell amazing,
Uh,
which is really nice. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
all righty. Well,
All right.
let's see. What else do we have to
I think
share
that's
this
it.
week?
There is a thread in the Ravelry group. We're trying to come up with a new make along. I think it'd be really good to initiate a new make along with all this going on
Mhm.
to help distract us. So if you have any suggestions, let us know. Let us know what you think. Should we do a sew along? Should we do a new to you make along?
We could just do a make along, whatever craft you choose to make
Mm-hmm.
along on,
Mm-hmm.
make along.
Yep.
That's the simplest.
Okay.
You may not all be in the mood for
Mm-hmm.
knitting or crochet or spinning,
Right.
if we collectively, I think make alongs really encourage you, and it inspires you to make, to you're not working with others, but it's like the energy,
Yeah.
it just helps you. It
It
helps.
does.
There's
I
so
mean,
much
the Phoenix
benefit.
did along proved that
Oh my
for sure.
God.
Yes. Yes.
So
Okay, so we're having a make along, and what do you say we start the first Saturday in? What
April,
about the second Saturday in April?
second Saturday in April.
Give us a chance to get the details together. Maybe we can schedule an Instagram live or a YouTube live where we can cast on or start like we started for the Felix.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay,
Okay, so more
okay,
details. So we
yeah,
have
more details to come.
And we'll probably do this again next week.
Next week, okay. Next Friday, 2:30.
Yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock.
I know.
Or it's after 4.
Wow.
But we got started. We didn't get started right at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let us know what you all think.
Okay.
If you want to make along with us.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What am I
Yep.
gonna make?
I know. I know. So many.
And we'll do this during the course of the social distancing and the, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we won't put a
Yep.
won't put a time frame on it.
Right. Right. Yep. If you're a maker or you have an online store presence and you want to donate a prize for this make along or any other, just let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, we'd be happy to accept it. I think that's it. So just stay well, stay safe, and we will see you next week.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Happy
Bye.
making. Bye. Okay, so how do I? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, see ya.
Bye.